And if at the point that this video goes up, there is a discount code, I will make sure that it's at the bottom of the screen and in the description down below. This one really takes your breath away quite a bit. Hey team, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name's Hayden. We got something slightly left of center today. It is fashion aligned, and this brand did reach out to me and asked me if I was interested in trialing out their stuff. Now, even though I did not pay for any of the items, this is not a sponsored video. I will always give my honest thoughts and opinions based on my experience and first impressions. Now, apologies if I am butchering this brand. It is a brand of shapewear for men and women. And that brand is, I'll put it on the screen, NEBILITY. Now, when I had a look at their products that they sent for me to choose from, I couldn't quite make up my mind, so I left the choice up to them, and they have chosen a selection of items, so I don't actually know what I've received as yet. And once I unveil them and we open them up, I'll see if I can find the corresponding item on their website so we get an idea of what we're looking at and how much it costs. The first three, that came in two separate deliveries. I've got 3 pouches here, all in the red. I like the packaging. It's a soft matte plastic with a Ziploc on top, which is something that you would expect more from a luxe kind of a brand. The second delivery also has 3 red Ziploc pouches on the inside, so 6 items in total. We'll stick to the first lot, the larger pouches, and they also flatter. The other ones feel a bit more bulky. Our first item, I'm hoping it states what it is on the tag, because otherwise I'm just going to guess. This doesn't tell me what it is. It literally looks like a women's bathing suit, a one piece. You can see it's got the crotch at the bottom. It's very thick and it's got a lot of resistance in the stretch. You would anticipate being shapewear. Let me just see if I can find what this one is. Now, I do believe this is the Comfort Crotch Opening Crew Neck Shapewear Brief Bodysuit, which retails for 40 Australian dollars. Now, this particular item came in the size medium. We will check out the construction. Now, it is black, so I'm hoping the camera will pick it up. We are not professionally trained tailors or anything of the sort. We generally look at construction of the garments that we purchase or review. Because we're not blind, you can generally see when something is made poorly, or the threads, there's a lot of bunching. Light filters through the thread holes when it's been done poorly. This, I don't believe, will be that case. Just from preliminary looks at it, the seam is very small. It's very thin along the top, and hopefully the camera picks that up. There's absolutely no threads whatsoever sticking out. It feels very smooth. It feels very secure, like nothing's gonna fall apart. Let's try this on. I got the one piece on. It definitely compresses. It sucks you in. I can feel it. You can see it through the top. I purposely left this semi-see-through shirt on so you can see that it's on underneath. The fabric feels comfortable against my skin. I don't feel as though there's anything that is potentially going to irritate over time. There's nothing rubbing. There's got a lot of movement. It's not restrictive in my mobility. And I feel like it's doing its job. As you can see, it has given me a bit of compression, especially around my torso, the back and the front. It has pushed my pecs down a bit. Here we are up close. There's nothing that's overhanging. It's kind of stays snug and in place. First one down, we'll take a look at what the second pouch contains. This one feels a lot thicker and there's a lot more construction, especially around the waist. This one is made from 77% nylon and 23% spandex. also in size medium. We have them, here it is here. You can see it's got a significant cinching around the waist. We'll see if we can find what this one is. I feel like this one is the seamless elastic belly compression tank top for men. That retails $48 Australian. As I said before, there's definitely a bit more weight to it and it's a lot thicker material. It does still have a lot of give. We'll take a look at construction, though it's very much the same as what I'm currently still wearing. It looks very nicely done. I don't see any threads whatsoever. You can see on this one of the straps where the front meets the back, nothing sticking out. Even when I pull on the fabric, there's a lot of give to it. You can see it becomes transparent, but there's no light filtering through where the threads are. So that's a good sign. All right, this particular one definitely cinches you in. You can hear my breathing. It's quite tight around the abdomen. Obviously, that was in the title of the garment. Similar to the last one, does what it says it's going to do. I don't feel like the fabric is going to irritate me. There's nothing sticking out or anything that potentially is going to itch, pinch, pull. And I like that it is extremely snug to the skin. Here we have number 2. Does what it says it's going to do, completely flattens everything out. I mean, granted, I don't have a lot to flatten out to start with, but you can definitely see in the chest versus the previous garment how much more compression it has given by pushing my pecs down flat. This one really takes your breath away quite a bit. I think it's just because I'm not used to it. The third pouch from the bigger package, it gets thicker and thicker with each one that I open. This one feels a lot more structured. So this is a bottom and there's boning. There's actual boning in here. You can see that these are briefs and this will come up over the stomach and around the back, the handles. I believe this one is. These are the Seamless Boning Support Tummy Compression Shapewear Panty for $48 Australian dollars. Like I was saying before, there is boning in the front, right here, where it's very rigid. The part that goes around the waist, and there is boning in the back as well for additional support. It's extremely thick and a lot of resistance. This is made from 84% nylon and 16% spandex. We'll check out our construction. Now, there's not a lot to check out. There's not a lot to it. But from what I'm looking at, identical to the last 2 pieces, very well constructed, very well put together. I don't see any particular thing that is alarming. We'll check out one of the seams along the thigh. You don't see any threads sticking out. There we go, you can see the light now. Look how smooth that is. Very, very clean and well put together. We'll see how much cinch these give versus the previous 2. Now that I've got them on, the last one to take off was a bit of an effort. These not so much because it's only the bottom half. They are very comfortable on, very much the same story as the last 2. This one doesn't feel as restrictive, however, it has given a very nice cinch around the waist, which is the expected outcome. And you can see with the shirt that I'm wearing, the shirt's semi-see-through, so you can see how high up the waist part comes. As I'm about to put these on, this one does have an opening in the crotch, which is quite convenient. Here we have them on, very nice cinch, front to back, and you can see the dark shadow, how far up it comes. So it does cover, my ribs are here, it covers just under the front, the highest part of my ribs. So the highest part of my ribs is here, it comes up to about there, and it covers the front and back, and cinches are all in. The boning really helps. In my opinion, it has given it a lot more structure. I don't feel as though there's any chafing or rubbing in the groin area. And obviously it's extremely helpful for a guy to have the opening in the front. That brings us on to the other package, one of the 3 that came with that. So I may have received the same thing twice. we will go to the next pouch. I've just opened up the last 2 remaining pouches, and it seems that I've got 3 of the same items we've just tried out. We have the belly compression tank, as well as the first item we tried out, that single piece, which looks like a bathing suit. So no need to actually try those ones on because we already know they do the trick. In my opinion, these are super comfortable and I will definitely be putting them to use. Now I will link everything down below if you want to check them out for yourself. If you have checked them out, let me know your experience. Is it the same? Is it different? I'm always curious to hear. And if at the point that this video goes up, there is a discount code, I will make sure that it's at the bottom of the screen and in the description down below. Thanks for watching, team. Make sure you do all the fun stuff, but most importantly, stay tuned.